Have you ever gotten a butt spasm and it went on so long that you weren't 100% sure that it was a butt spasm? So then you stand up and all of a sudden a cat shoots out of your recliner? No? Just me? Okay then. This is Leslie. Welcome to Geeky Girls Night In.
Hold on to your seat.
What are you doing?
Now you're talking.
And now,
you are now listening to the Geeky Girls Night In podcast.
You are now listening to the Geeky Girls Night In
podcast.
So hey guys, you'll notice that there was no episode last week, and that is because I was mentally fried. I still kind of am. It's been a rough month, a rough couple of months. I've got a few things going on in my personal life that I need to deal with, and I'm in the process of dealing with. It's just taking a lot longer than I thought it would. So there's that. But I'm working on it. I'm working on getting back to the happy medium, getting interviews lined up and things like that so that, we can come together at this joyous time and hang out and chill and talk nerd stuff. Let's get it popping. I want to talk today, first off, about Blue Water Billionaires. Want to know what that is? Well, I'm here to tell you. So my girls over at the Boobies and Newbies podcast, which is hosted by at Real Kelly Ray, and it asks novice romance readers to think outside the dick in a box. So yeah, it's about romance novels, and I asked if any of my podcasting friends via the Odd Pod Squad and Potter and Family had any updates that they would like for me to share with you guys, and they popped up, and they wanted to let you guys know that they're going to be doing a book club in October and November, and they're going to read all 4 books in the upcoming Blue Water Billionaire series. It's a female billionaire romance, which is highly unusual. Usually with billionaire romance novels, it's always a guy. They would love it if people read along with them and shared their thoughts. So once they talked about that, I Googled the Blue Water Billionaires, and this is what I got. Genius, mogul, philanthropist, heiress. Act like a lady? How about hustle like a boss? 4 authors, 4 books, 4 billionaires. Coming this fall from Lucy Score, Claire Kingsley, Catherine Nolan, and Pippa Grant. The first one is The Price of Scandal, and that's by Lucy Score, and it's supposed to be released looks like next week, September 27th, 2019. Emily has a $1 billion deal that's falling apart and a naked stranger in her bathtub who says he can make all her problems disappear. So there's that one. There's The Mogul and the Muscle by Claire Kingsley, and that's released October 11th. Cameron is reluctantly saddled with an overprotective bodyguard. The third one is Wild Open Hearts by Catherine Nolan, and that's October 25th. Luna loses the public's adoration after a corporate scandal, and there's only one man, a big bearded dog rescuing biker who can help her save it all. And finally, Crazy for Loving You by Pippa Grant, and that's released in November 8th. Nightlife-loving Daisy is forced into the mom life when she inherits a baby, and the baby's other broody, serious, sexy guardian. So check those out, and also check out Boobies and Newbies. And I'll leave a link to their Twitter page, the Blue Water Billionaires information that I got, and their podcast as well. So yeah, check it all out and let me know what you find out. I also wanted to remind you guys that there is a contest going on. You can win your own copy of Sparkle Kitty, the game that we played at Gen Con this year with a friend of the podcast, Emily and Gina, by simply leaving a review on Apple Podcasts or leaving a comment over on ggni.podbean.com. And also make sure you leave a note on Facebook so I know that you left the comment so that I know who to send this to. It's open to United States and Canada only at this time. I apologize for that, but shipping is expensive. So make sure you check that out. And I will also leave a link that goes into more details of the contest in the show notes. Also, it's at the time of recording, it's September 17th, which means we are coming up on Halloween. And I wanted to remind you guys that Halloween is QUINZEL's favorite holiday. And last year, what we did was we sent a request out to you guys to send Halloween cards to the P.O. Box. And we'd like to do that again this year. So if you'd find it in your heart to maybe send me or Quinzel a Halloween card, it would be greatly appreciated. Last year, I got a Pizza Skull card. And for those of you that don't know who Pizza Skull is, it's from Hello from the Magic Tavern, one of my favorite podcasts. The P.O. Box is P.O. Box 90232. And that's Indianapolis, Indiana, 46290. So I hope to see some amazing cards. And, if you're an artist, would love that. And we could have it on the wall in the dungeon. Make sure that you address it to either Geeky Girls Night In, Geeky Girls Guide, me, Quinzel, just so we know that, who it belongs to. And though Quinzel doesn't live near the P.O. Box, I will make sure that she gets her cards as appropriate. I'm not going to get too deep into what's going on in my personal life that's causing me to miss a couple of podcasts here and there. But I will say this. Know your strengths. Know your weaknesses. Don't be afraid to fight for what you believe in. And don't take anybody's shit. So, in the process of doing all of that, and standing up for myself in a situation, it's taking some of my focus off the podcast and off the blog, which is a bummer because I truly enjoy both more than the issue that I'm dealing with. So, yeah, there's that. I think I'm going to leave you with that today. Like I said, super short episode. And hopefully by next week, we get back to the basics, back to where it all started and where I actually have a weekend geek to talk to you about. Until next week. Bye. Hey there. Thank you for tuning in. Geeky Girls Night In is brought to you by me, Leslie. Special thanks to Quinzel. Shouts out to Kim, Emily, and Mecca, who are always willing to give a helping hand. Do you like the show? Wishing there was something you could do to support? Help us out by buying us a cup of coffee. Go to coffee.com/geekygirlsni to pledge a cup or two for the show. That's ko-fi.com/geekygirls, N as in Nancy, I. Your support helps keep the lights on in the dungeon and the podcast on the air. Special thanks to Michelle. She's our first donor. You can check out other writings or interesting tidbits on Geeky Life at geekygirlguide.com. Until next time.